Hey guys, we're doing the binary search lead code problem. So this is a very popular algorithm for searching. So the main idea is you'll have a array and then you would have to search for a target element. If it's found, you are going to return the index. If it's not found, you're going to return -1. So how do you search? You have the array and you have to divide the array into two. So when you're dividing into two, you have to find the midpoint. So you're going to check if the target is greater than the midpoint, then you're going to search it on the right side of the array. If it's lesser, then you're going to search it on the left side of the array. So that's the main idea. So you need like a start index and an end index and a midpoint. So you can do that searching. So initially you need to check if nums dot length is equal to 0. That is, if the array is empty, you need to return -1. Otherwise, you can start the execution. So first we'll have a start index, which will be pointing at the 0th position, and end index, which will be pointing at the end -1 index. So that is nums dot length -1. And we'll be looping through this start and end index. So start less than equal to end, and while it satisfies this condition, you need to calculate the midpoint. So the midpoint is start plus end minus start by 2. So here, if the nums of midpoint is equal to the target, so you found the element in the midpoint, then you return the midpoint. Else, if you have uh, the midpoint is greater than the target, so here the midpoint is actually less than, but just in case if you're searching for 0 here, and here 5 is greater than 0, so in that case you will give the end as midpoint -1. So what you're technically doing here is you're setting your bounds here, and then you'll again search within here. So you'll find the midpoint here and then check if 0 uh, is equal to the target, which I consider as 0. So it will be equal and you'll return the index. You'll also have another condition where if num's midpoint is less than the target. So in this case, in this question, they've asked target is 9. So 9 is obviously greater than 5, which is the midpoint. So you'll give as start is equal to midpoint plus 1. So here the start index would be here and here. The end index would be obviously here, so it will search within this, and obviously you'll find uh, 9 in the 4th position, so it'll eventually come out. If it's not found, just in case if it's not found, for example 2 is not in the array, it has to return -1. So that's the end. Yeah, so this is the binary search solution.